Good morning, guys. We are live, I hope. Trying to make sure my volume is down here so you guys can hear me. I think I don't hear the double. So if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up or say hello in the comments and put your weekly literary challenges and success in the comments. I am slowly getting adjusted, trying to put everything where it's supposed to be. Let me see if I can see comments as well if I go over here. No, it's so weird. I'll tell you that. This is so weird. I'll just check back on the board occasionally. I'll flip back and forth. But yes, if you are here, go ahead and leave a comment. Go ahead and let me know you're here. Say hello, good morning. You know, the stuff your mom taught you to do. And we're gonna get started. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to tag people. So if I can remember how to do this. Let's tag Miss Tamita. Then of course Andrea, Lisa. I can't remember everybody, and I don't have my my sheet. I'm so bad. Oh my god, I'm so bad. If I forget to tag you, I'm so sorry. It didn't do it on purpose. Trying to remember everybody. But if you're just joining us, go ahead and say hello. Leave a comment of your literary challenges and successes as we go along. I'm trying to remember everybody, and I know I'm so off. But yes, I'll go ahead with that. Oh, it was someone who asked the question, but I can't remember who asked the second question, and I should have tagged them as well. But hey, what are you gonna do? So I'll come back here and check the comments occasionally. Hopefully you guys are not having any problems. It looks like I'm going in and out. I'm trying to sit at the router. So hopefully dismiss. It's running kind of slow because I am using Canva, which uses a lot of bit per second. So hopefully it can stay up to date with us as we go along. Thank everybody for coming. I'm gonna start it off by saying hello. Got to take a pause because this is where I probably will edit the video, and I will let you know that I'm trying to like multitask. If you guys see what I have to do to multitask, you would just be amazed. But okay, so introduce myself. I am Sylvia Hubbard, founder of Motown Writers Network and author of author of over 50 books. My literary challenge this week is I'm doing my new book in Kindle Vella, which is it's not that one. It's actually Her Substitute Husband. As you can see, I look it up a lot to check on it. So this is my Kindle Vella. I've posted 5 in the last 30 days, and I just posted my last one yesterday, which is Things Need to Change. If you're interested, you can always come here and you can read while I'm writing. This is also my nano thing that I'm doing. So if you're doing nano, let me know that as well. Put that in the comments and your link. I would love to know and see it. And this is just basically my basically my book that I've been doing, and I think it's going to be over 100,000 by the time I finish, but I'll make my 50,000 before the end of Nano and win my Nano, but I'm going to keep it going all the way to the end of the year. My literary success is actually here. I already had it up. I put this on my pre-order. So this was my former Kindle Vella that now is on my pre-order page, and I set it all up. So now it's ready for pre-order, as you can see. So you can actually go, people can actually go and pre-order the book now. But it's still being listed while it's on pre-order. It's still being listed as a Kindle Vella, which you can do after your last 30 days. You can actually go and push it out after 30 days post. So that's what I am doing. That was my challenge and my success. If you have a challenge and success, please post it in our definitely our comment section. I'm gonna, like, I'll come back and check occasionally so I can see what you guys are saying. If you have any comments as I'm going along or questions as I'm going along, we'll just go ahead, and when I check the comments, I'll read up on it. But you're actually getting a live view of my screen right now. I am in the Kindle Vella. I'm in the Canva app. I'm sorry. I'm in the Canva app, and I'm going to put the link. Yeah, I can put the link. I just forgot I can. So copy link if you want to see what I'm doing. Here you go. Yeah, so you guys can actually see the whole presentation there, and then just go along with me as I go and give you notes on it, and that way you can write your own notes to it. You can you should be able to view it and then save it. I don't know if you're able to save it, but you should be able to view it and then save it as your own copy on your Canva or download it. And like I said, I'm sorry, I have like a frog in my throat, and then of course with the weather changing and it's gonna rain and other things that are going along with me, of course my sinuses are not acting up. Okay, so first we're going to answer Miss Tanita's question, was how to Bookbub freely. So let's get started. Checking comments. Good morning, Maryland. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Like I said, if you want to put your challenge and successes in the comments of your weekly literary stuff, go ahead. Let's get going. So, answer Miss Tanita's question, how to Bookbub freely. If you guys have any questions that you want me to discuss as a topic, you can go ahead and either DM me or let me know in this comments, or usually the day before or a week before I'll ask, hey you guys, what do you want me to talk about? I know next month we'll be having a publisher as our speaker, and then in January I should be giving you Motown Writers updates before I even started the presentation. In January I'm trying to get Evan from Story Origin app, and it's this cool app for writers, for authors who are trying to market and promote more. And he said just DM him the details and we'll discuss it. So if I can get him, guys, I really would love you guys to see it. But yes, definitely. So let's get started. I don't see any extra comments. Let me see if I refresh my screen. Do you guys say anything? So yes. Okay. No more comments have been updated. So let's go. We're going to go and start this. Where are we at? So we're at 10:10. Okay, that gives me some time. Okay, so if you don't know what Bookbub is, it's kind of like the holy marketing for authors. It's a free service for readers. A lot of people get misconceived when it says a free service, but it's actually a free service for readers to discover books that they love. And Bookbub really has a great algorithm when it comes to centering and sending books to those readers for their pleasure. Now, as for writers, there are a lot of people say, well, I don't use Bookbub because you charge so much. if you do get a Bookbub deal, and actually it's not like you can just go there and get a Bookbub deal, just pay your money and get it. It's actually a queue for getting a Bookbub deal. Please let me know if you guys can hear me, because I want to be absolutely sure you guys can hear me. I just got worried. And let me know. So that's what I'm typing, because I don't hear any responses to anything I'm saying. So I just want to make sure you guys can hear me before I go on. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. And good morning, Joyce. Good morning. Good morning. So voice is going in and out. No complete sentences. Yikes. Let me see if I put this over here to make sure you guys can get a good thing on me. I'm like, I hope I don't have to start this whole thing back over again. That would be terrible. I'm getting as close to the router as possible. Like I said, Canva is like taking a lot of the memory. I'm making sure I don't have anything else open. Let me see. Oh, I need that open. I need that open, and I need that open. It could be also my note thing. It's taking a lot of memory as well. But I'm hoping I'm going to close some of these pages once we get settled. Okay, so give me an update when you guys know you can hear me well. Let me know. But let me see if I can go down here. Okay. Okay. It's trying to give me updates, but yeah. Thanks, guys, for waiting. Sorry for the weirdness today. The internet is not acting kindly to me. Not now. So, okay. Okay, I can see a better live version. So let me know if you guys are here. Going in and out, and if you guys can hear me pretty well. But anyways, let me go on with Bookbub. Like I said, it's a free service for readers. It was founded back in 2012, and it's been around for a while. So they have a strong newsletter list that is really powerful. They get a lot of click-throughs, and when your book goes into their deal, when it's accepted, you can expect number one across the board if you have situated yourself correctly. And when I say situated yourself correctly, not only doing the steps we're going to discuss, but also it's also doing a little bit extra as well, and I'm going to touch upon that. So authors, Bookbub is like the holy grail. Someone said it's the holy grail of book marketing for authors, because it really gives you an edge to connect with readers you didn't know you could connect to, and it really expands your reach as an author when you are, whether you use it freely or whether you pay for deals. I've paid for like one deal I into a Bookbub deal, and then I even got a release deal. So it was pretty profitable for me in terms of that. So I'm gonna say that it's definitely something you should do and consider, and do these free steps. Now, if you really are still confused about Bookbub, but you know about Goodreads. So Goodreads is, of course, a social media for authors, book reviewers, and so forth. Bookbub is almost the same thing, except they have a very strong reach off of their website, whereas they are sending readers books, readers who love to read books that they would love to read. So that's why I said their algorithm is really strong in terms of making sure that your book is seen by their newsletter. So that's why a lot of people want to get into their newsletter, become like a featured placement, and even be on their website. You can pay for ads on their website as well. So if you don't get accepted into a deal, you can also pay for an ad on their website. You can also, there are other paid things, but we're not even going to go into that. We're going to go into the free stuff. So that's a good thing. Like I said, if you have any questions, please go ahead and let me know. And you can go to the website by going to bookbub.com. Okay, so the first thing you can do as an author on Bookbub is to set up an author page. And when you go to the About Us section, and you just go to Bookbub About Us, that's basically it. It'll tell you everything, how to do everything and set up your partner site, how to get your books in. When you set up your author page, you are I'm making sure no comments were left. So when you set up your author page, and we can go to the author page now. That's the back thing. This is the dashboard for the author, and I just added one of my books. So when you add one of your books, and I'll get to that in a second, let me first do this. So when you set up your author page, this is how your author page will look. Currently right now I have like 739 followers. To really create a really good dent, you do need 1,000. You want to get 1,000 followers, and you want to make sure that you continue to let people know to follow you. And that's what I'm doing now, is building my followers. I didn't take it seriously until like 2 years ago, and now I'm building it slowly. And I'm mad at myself because I actually been on the site for a long time. I didn't even request a page till like at least 5 years. Then I started taking it more seriously 2 years ago. About 2019, I was really like, oh, okay, let me Bookbub. And I'm biting myself in the foot, because then when I started getting like immediate responses to it, it was really cool. So make sure you have a great bio on your page that's going to really engage the reader. You're not looking for someone to set you up, as a speaker or anything. You really want to put bio towards your reader and have them really enjoy it. Then you connect all your books. You make sure you connect all your books. So these are all my books that I have connected on here. And it's actually, this is not all of them that they're showing on that timeline. So these are like, so it's like a whole bunch of them. So these are like, I have all the books connected over here, so then people can come in and find out all about it. And then on top of that, let me go back to my profile page. Go back to Sylvia's page. Okay, then after that, it has recent recommendations, and then it has favorite books, and then it'll have who you're following from down there. So, and you can actually follow readers as well. So readers, and I know Barbie is a reader, which is so cool. You can actually follow your readers as well. So that's kind of awesome to go back and do for your readers. This is when I would say it would be cool to have a follow back, when you can go out to your readers. And this is just as an off-the-cuff suggestion. Go in and say, to your readers, hey, I'll follow you if you follow me, and so forth like that. So that's the next thing, is invite people to connect with you there, because you want to like build it up to 1,000. You can go through your newsletter, post on social media, add the BB follow icons to your website, to different places you are, send it out in different posts, update sorry, I gotta like that. There's that frog that came back. Update your ebook matter. And these are like, this is actually, I'm putting together a to-do list of things that I'm going to be doing, and then optimize your Bookbub profile. Keep it updated. I know I have to update mine because it says 40 books, and so I have to change that to 50 books, over 50 books. So I know I have to do that. So that's one of the things. So I think the December, I think I put in my my calendar to work on Bookbub. I'm going to make that like an annual event. So one of the things that they do is a pre-order alert if you have over 1,000. This is a free one. This is one of the free things that they do. So if you have a pre-order alert that over 1,000, which is why I'm working on the above, as I'm working on, like I told you, the She Works Hard for the Money. If I can build that up as soon as possible, I can get a pre-order alert sent out about it. I'm going to work on that for the next couple of months because the book isn't due out till May. And then, hey Nikita, hey guys, I see Lawrence and Lisa are watching, so that's kind of cool. So I'm going to be working on that to try to get it above 1,000 because right now we're below. So if you guys want to follow me and help me out, that would be so nice of you. I did get the new release alert, and that was pretty cool. So that's what I was talking about up here. So I added She Works Hard for the Money as a new release alert. So their team is going to confirm if it's eligible for the new release alert, which I'm hoping it will be because they did do Trouble with Gabrielle, which was really good. I really had a really good click through on my website and on Amazon. I could see like that was really cool when they sent that out. And you should receive a confirmation from us within 7 days. In the meantime, learn ways to promote and release, of course, on Bookbub and here. So this keeps you, this is like my back dashboard and how I can edit it and things like that. And then it helps you, of course, do ads, what your account is. And I mean, the only thing you're paying for are ads and deals and stuff. And these are the different deals that you can do. And like I said, you have to be eligible for a featured deal, which goes into their newsletter that they send out. But you can always buy Bookbub ads, and you can buy new release for less ads, and that means you're given a discount on a new release. So that does qualify for you, like, to get in there, but you kind of want it to be sent out. You want to use the free first. That's all I'm trying to say. And they have audiobooks now. That was recent. So they have audiobooks now if you are only on Chirp. So and that is basically it. If no one has any questions about Bookbub, we're going to get to the next thing, which is going to be more in depth. So I'm going to make sure, can you guys still hear me? Still hear me? Because you guys are not responding. Give me hand claps. Still hear me? So it gave me hand claps. Okay, that's nice. Thank you for the hearts. Because I'm like, it's no responses. So I don't know if you guys are listening or not, or you guys are not hearing me at all. So I just want to make sure. Okay, so we're going to get to the hard thing that somebody challenged me to. So I can't remember who asked me, and I don't want to go back. I'm scared to get out of this screen. I don't have a third screen. So so I have two screens up now. Writing from concept to outline. And this will be fiction, a fiction how-to. But someone asked, how do they start their story or get it going? So I'm going to say we're going to go with starting from the concept. So when you're saying you're writing from a concept, I'm of the idea that you guys are just, coming from like just an idea. You get an idea for a book and then you're like, boom, I want to write this idea. So we're going to go with one of my concepts, and how I write my concepts is that I have this word OneNote document, and inside of the document I have different pages that actually has different story ideas that I like think of either on the fly or I'm somewhere. Sometimes it's just a picture and then I go from that picture and make an idea. This is the concept I'm working on now. This is like this, I just have like, sometimes I just have different names of characters. I'll come up with them, and then I know like, okay, this is what they do for a living, and so that's the idea. But today we're gonna go from this one, and I don't know why. Do not ask me why. That's what I was thinking at the time. And so like we took that one, and I know a little bit. So what you see down here is just like a little bit of the background, so I know what I know a little bit about them, and so then that can kind of help me. It's kind of like when you're talking, hi Danya, how you doing? So it's kind of like I know that you guys, like, I know that my, you know, what they are, who they are, you know, and kind of a little bit what they're doing in life at that time. So it's kind of like I'm meeting two new people. I know a little bit about them, and we're gonna go from there. Right now we're gonna go with this concept, which is formerly disfigured guy who was a bully early in her life, falls for a girl he bullied and hopes she doesn't know his secret. And you guys are literally gonna see me write out the concept. So the best thing I can do and inform you of you guys is how to use the Joseph Campbell story. And I get it from actually the plot twist workshop that I did, and I go really in depth with this one. I'm trying to get the link to this so I can kind of show you guys. Can download actually the full audio of this workshop here. Click on that link and you can actually download the full audio of this link and hear the full workshop. But I took the concept from the Joseph Campbell, and it's actually a really cool book by this author named Joseph Campbell. He has 8 steps. A lot of people have elongated to 10 to 12 to 15 steps, but right now I have put it at 8 steps because it's actually shorter. It helps me get the concept to actual writing. So we're going to take these 8 steps, and from this concept, so we're going to take our concept and literally plot it out. And how do we plot it out, Sylvia? We are going to go to our Google thing and open up a new dialogue. So to make myself remember what I'm doing, this is work in progress, number 32, so I know where it came from, and then go from there. So that's how I know. Oops. That's how I know like where this concept came from, and go from there. Let me view this a little bit bigger so you guys can kind of see on my screen. Okay, that was rude. Hold on. Okay, I got scared because my phone went out. Okay, so now we have the concept here, and then I put the things in the notes because I don't want to cover the formatting. So then I put the 8 secrets here. Let me see. Okay, and of course I have to make it unpretty, unbold, and black. Okay, so formerly disfigured guy who's bullied early in life, falls for girls. So let's get the names of our characters first, and we'll call him Joe. Oh no, I already had his name. I did. Jesse and Kita. Jesse and Kita. That's what we had. Jesse and Kita. Bam. Look at me saving time. Jesse and Kita are our main thing. Sorry about my writing. Okay, and so from that we know we have 2 people. So let's go with Jesse's ultimate goal. Actually, for the guy, Jesse's ultimate goal, to find love, and Kita's ultimate goal, get the guy. So we know, so the consequence, what if the goal isn't reached? They turn their back on love completely. So the consequence is, what if the goal isn't reached? They turn their back on love completely. So we're going to make this a complete, you know, of course, our genre would be ultimate romance. Now, I go in different directions, and I've gone into erotic, intrigue, suspense. I can go into all those directions, or I can just make a simple romance. For right now, we're just going to make a simple romance, even though my brain wants to incorporate something really horrible, but I won't do it today. So what if they turn their back on love completely and die lonely? Okay, so requirements, what must be accomplished? So what must be accomplished to get to love would be truth, honesty, and truth, truth and honesty, which neither one is actually putting out, and we're going to find that out later. So 4 warnings counterpart to the requirements. So the 4 warnings are basically things that the reader knows that the character doesn't know. So 1, Jesse was disfigured from a drunk driving accident that actually killed her best friend. But he got surgery and looks brand new. 2, Jesse was also a bully to her in high school. So for Kita, crushed on Jesse in high school, and the ultimate thing that you know is that the reader will know is that Kita knows about the surgery. So those are the 4 warnings, the consequences, the ultimate guys. So it says find love. To find love, go up here. Find love with Kita. Blah 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 blah. So the cost will be, if he doesn't tell the truth, if he doesn't tell the truth, he'll lose Kita. And I know this sounds like a simple love story or anything, but we're just going through. So the dividends, of course, rewards the characters receive along towards the story goal. Number 1, of course, there's love, or love making. And prospects of her actually living out her fantasy of being with the guy she crushed on, even for a little bit during her, she crushed on through high school, even during a little bit. So as we can see, that would be the dividend. Now, hold on. Events that happen in order, requirements to happen. So of course I have to create the romance between them. That means I have to create a meet cute, dating, intimacy, and blah blah blah. So a junior and so the preconditions that are happening, and I always like to put in the preconditions as sometimes the warnings or the things that can mess everything up. And then up here, for the cost, you also want to add to, you know, how, you know, she'll never trust anyone again. Lose Kita, she'll never trust anyone again. Anyone again, a junior version of 4 warnings. Okay, so the preconditions down here are the small impediments in the plots. So this is where you put the things that's going to stop the plot from happening. So number 1, Jesse's friend likes Kita and can possibly tell Kita about Jesse's lies. 2, Kita keeps her sister from finding out her dating Jesse, knowing who he is and knowing who he is. Because sister is the nurse in the hospital that helped Jesse recovered. Okay, so these are the things, because the truth could come out with these different things that's going on. So this kind of puts a dent in their plot, so you know that it kind of gives me that leeway where I can actually make sure that, you know, they can have more alone time together. I don't have to involve a lot of the characters when I'm going through their intimacy and going through their dating and things like that, because of course they're going to make sure Jesse, if he takes her out on a date, he's going to make sure she's alone. When Kita is around him, she knows that she's looking for friends, not to see her with him, blah 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 blah. So people who know their secret, they're kind of keeping it a secret, that, you know, even though the other person doesn't know that they know who they are, or basically they know who Jesse is. Jesse knows that he doesn't know that he's the bully. I think I'm trying to say that. Yeah. So that's what he's trying to keep away, is that he doesn't want Kita to know he was her high school bully. And that he did a really bad thing. That he's been forgiven by society, but not himself. And you can actually make that as part of his goal, to find love. And that's why I use this concept, because you can always go back and change it. Find love and forgive himself for his youthful misdeeds. So so you can always go back and change this around, add things to it, and build on it to make it better and better. And the reason why I use this one is because actually this is the one Hollywood uses for blockbusters, and they go through it, and then I can just add more and more to it in order to build it out. So this is how you can make it into a concept. From here, I can literally start writing my book, and then once I see that these are all panned out, this looks like a complete story, I can actually start really getting it going. A book you can also, I'll recommend, where is it? It's called the Conflict Thesaurus. This is like a really good guide to getting into conflicts for your characters, building it out, no matter what kind of fiction you write. So I do recommend you grab this one, and I'll actually add this to our links so you guys can grab it. call it the, I can take it off. Hold on. Conflict Thesaurus. Can I spell thesaurus right? Thesaurus. Okay, I can't spell it right. Sorry. So. Okay, so that's a Conflict Thesaurus. That's a pretty good book you guys can get when also building out your own thing. So that is a pretty good one. And then from, like I said, from there you can basically start writing, which is what I will do. I will literally start and say, you know, chapter 1, and then start it off. You know, and as I go, I can also add up. I can actually come up here and start adding physical traits to them. If I, you know, think of them as I write, I can add physical traits. So then this will be my running, up here will be my actual running document of the book. If I decide to change the genre and put an intrigue, you know, or suspense or anything like that, I can actually add it up here, or dark, you know, erotic or something like that. I can put it up here. So then that way, by the end of the book, I can at least start my promotion, or during, while I'm writing this book, I can actually start working on my promotions and stuff, and I know exactly what's happening, who is Jesse, who is Kita, if I decide to give them a last name, and so forth, and things like that. So I can keep my notes here. And then actually what I also do is stuff that they had in the past, like this way. Things that I know about them, I actually put it down here, and as I'm going through, I cross things out down there so that I know I've already done them as I'm adding to the story. So this is basically how I set up a book. And I know it sounds kind of crazy because you're like, well, Sylvia, it doesn't look like a complete, you know, synopsis already, but to me, this is as complete as I go as a pantser. In order to get a book out. And of course, as I'm going along and I'm finding more out about these two people, more things are going to be added. You know, I'm gonna put down, you know, secretly stalks, you know, like I know all that she secretly stalked them. I know that I have to come up with a little bit harsher consequence in terms of that, and I know that they can't just die lonely, even though it's a great way. But this is basically how I just set up a book and then get ready to write and go on from there. So it doesn't take me, I'm not going to say it doesn't take me a lot to get started. Matter of fact, I could probably pump out a chapter right now just sitting here and letting you watch, but because the ideas are flowing. But and then I just build on this. I come back, and this is my checklist to make sure I'm doing that. That's why I do this. It's because you do need a checklist as you're writing, and so that's basically what my checklist is that I'm coming back in, making sure I have rewards, making sure I have punishments, making sure I have prerequisites are put in, and I can go around and do it. And then this gives me time to formulate the story, especially if I do a story live, to get it all done and make sure my readers are there. So if you guys have any questions, please go ahead and let me know. I would love to hear if you have anything, but if you don't, you know, I'll just end this early and go from there, because I am currently, like I said, writing on my new book as we speak. So yeah, I want to get back to writing as fast as so. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Put any questions in the comment section. The questions. And like I said, thank you. Oh, thank you, Marilyn. I hope it was. Like I said, don't forget to go and check out my Bookbub, so you guys can follow me there. I would love you guys to follow me and let me know, because I will, like, for you guys, of course, follow back. one of the things I didn't mention about in recent recommendations, that is a really good way to make sure you guys are constantly getting sending notices out to your followers, and getting them, because people are, for Bookbub readers, they are trained literally to click on Bookbub things because they think they're getting free stuff or discounts, and Bookbub does alert them when one of the books you recommended has a discount on it. So make sure that they're following you to get discounts, and you can even say that, you know, follow me for discounts and things like that, because when you put a book on discount, they immediately notify your readers. And then when you, any of your recommendations that you have done, basically can get out and let the readers know, so you're constantly being, you know, in front of the reader as well. So other than that, let me go back to my thing. So I think we've gone through there, and here's the links. I put the link to this PowerPoint in there to you guys can view it as well, and then of course you can follow me wherever you are. You see I added my nice little Bookbub link in there for you guys, and then if you have any questions you can let me know. You can always, hey, I don't think that's right. Is that right? I'm getting conscious about things. Yeah, that is right. Okay, that is right. Okay, so yeah, follow me if you guys want to get a donation to the group. That's always helpful for us to keep going. And if you loved and enjoyed this, you know, pass the hat. And of course, you guys, I'm gonna get out of here. It's been a pretty short session since nobody's asked any questions, which is, I don't know if that's good or bad. So, and I hope the audio is pretty good. I'm going to be really bad. I'm really upset if I went through all of this and it wasn't. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay warm. It's kind of cold here in Detroit. And you guys have a, you know, good time. Go out there and do something. But I'm going to stay home. And I'm going to actually write all weekend, because if you guys don't know, and I guess guys probably should have let you guys in, so this is our Nano. If you guys are participating in the Nano, you guys can hit me up, of course, at Sylvia Hubbard 1. Let's see if it comes up. Yes, there it is. So right now I'm at 28,000 words, and so I've surpassed a lot of stuff, so that's pretty good. And let me see if you guys can see my profile. Yeah. So my profile here, and this is the book I have in progress now, and these are all my other projects I have done with Nano. So this is pretty cool. I think I started, what was this one? It doesn't say. Oh, it says November 2020. Yeah, so I've been, oh my god, that was November 20. Okay, that was okay. So these are 2012. So these are, yeah, so I've been with Nano for a while. So yeah, basically right now I'm at this one, and like I said, I've won 3. And if you guys didn't set up your Nano right, make sure you guys put your Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram on there as well. Oh my god, I've been here since 2000. That's crazy. So yeah, so make sure you set up your Nano correctly, because that's kind of cool, because you get also other stuff as well, boons as well, and people connect with you. But that's about it. No more talky. I'm gonna get out of here. I do hope you guys can hear me out. This was a really good stream. So you guys have a great day. See you writing. Post your stuff. If you have any questions, if this was the replay, add questions. I'll still be tagged in it, and I can answer them. Thank you guys. Bye.